Hi, welcome to Witlit Women's Book Babble. This morning we had the opportunity to interview Pippa Grant, the author of so many wonderful rom-coms with heart and humor and spice. So, unfortunately, there were some issues with the technical pieces of this, so we missed a part of the first of the interview, but I wanted to share some of the amazing things that she had to say. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I particularly enjoy like hearing about the Burger Twins and random things. So like in your rugby series, I'm like, what are they doing here? This is amazing. So it's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. They're funny. They're hilarious.
Yeah. So, and I just feel like it really does tie everything in. So what is your favorite trope to write? Because you write a lot of different tropes.
I love combining enemies to lovers, forced proximity, and some brother's best friend. And I don't like it to be forbidden when it's brother's best friend. I just like it to be awkward.
Yes.
But like those three together are just they make me so happy.
The immediate one that came to mind because I'm reading the Thrusters series is like the charming as Puck just came into mind and just thinking
Yeah.
about them and like yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Which it was funny because they didn't even start as enemies; they started as friends and then became enemies. It was really
Right?
great. Like you is like the hardest part as an author. What is the hardest part for you?
Oh, finding new things that I haven't done yet. And I know that people, like, I was talking to a friend of mine about how I'm going to repeat some tropes and some themes in a book that's coming up. And I was like, oh, I feel bad doing that. But also, readers love consistency and readers love that. And I know that I'll do it in an original way, but it's hard for me to come up with new and original things that I haven't done before that I like.
I was gonna say, and you have a huge library, like you have a huge portfolio, and
Yeah,
so
the Spite
yeah.
Date is my 50th published book, and I've got a couple that I've pulled down, so like it's technically a few more than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been
Yeah. Let's
there are
let's
a
talk
few.
about that because the Spite Date was probably like one of my favorite reads. Yeah, I have well, you can't see it, but
Oh,
yes.
yay!
And it's got like the such a cool edges, like the disappearing edges.
You.
Like that's
Did you
so
notice they're reversible? So like you can see Simon
yes.
and B's name on one side, and then it's just the champagne bottles on the other.
That is amazing. I loved
I
it.
love it.
So so is this going to be its own series too?
Yes. Yeah. Book two is already up for pre-order. At the end of book one, there's kind of a hint as to the direction that book two is going to go. And I love writing books about sisterhoods and women supporting each other. And I know that my readers love reading about brothers. So I have heard them. We will be tackling these brothers at some point, but it's going to be 2027 or beyond before I get to that because I have a lot of other fun things
Yeah.
coming up too. So yeah, but the Spike Date was so much fun to write. I kept writing and writing. It's the longest book I've ever written because I didn't want to let Simon go.
I loved it. Yeah, I was gonna say that it's one of the longer ones that I've read from you, and it's like it's so complex too. Like the characters have a lot of depth, and there's a lot of healing that happens through this book, and it's just
Mm.
so cool to see that happen in a rom-com, right?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah. Uh, but we are closing in on the time that we normally would have, and even
Okay.
despite like having all of our technical difficulties, we've gotten through 5 minutes of questions. Um,
Woo!
Yay! Is there anything that you wanted to say to your readers or to the listeners?
Um, read what you love and like there are so many good books out there right now. It is such a great time to be a reader, and I am honored when you spend time with my books, especially because of course I am. But no, it just read what you love. Don't feel pressure to do things that don't make you happy when you're because I know so many of my readers are like moms with kids and they work and they have pets or they have aging parents and like just having that time to have to yourself. Yeah, read what you love when you have that time to do it
That's
for yourself.
amazing. And just a plug for you, like I have fallen back on these books and your work so much in just like stressful times because you can pop in an earbud and listen to the audio, or you
Yeah.
have it on. You have a lot of things on Kindle Unlimited, and you have like the
Hmm.
paperback. There's so many different ways to read your books, and they're so
Yeah.
accessible. And even your past stuff under different names is available too. So I think that
Yeah, we just finished all of it in audio, all of my previous pen name, like all of those books are out now. I think I have one itty bitty short story that's not an audio and otherwise. And can I just say that Will Watt and Kelly Dalton absolutely slayed in this book? They were so good.
It
It
was
was so
amazing. I
good
didn't
in
want
the
to stop
audio.
listening to Simon. He was great.
I know. I'm like, I'm married and I kind of want to lay down and like just listen to this as I go to sleep every night.
Exactly. But yeah, I think just for me, my recommendation, I if you look at our Instagram, we have Pippa Grant popping up left and right over there. So you guys
Thank
give it a listen
you.
or read. It's amazing stuff and it really helps because it is funny but also healing. So yeah,
Yeah, having making women feel seen and know that they're not alone in the struggles they're going through because so many of us are like dealing with so many of the same things, with family issues, with job issues, with like just so many things. Nobody's
absolutely.
alone.
Absolutely. So yes, that's the end of our time today, and thank you for joining us and kind of rolling with the technical issues. I'm excited to see how we get this
Absolutely.
spliced together. So it'd be great.
Absolutely. Thank you for having
Thank you
me.
so much. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.